Today's artist is Julian Marley. Julian Marley was born in 1975 in England. He is the son of Bob Marley and Lucy Pounder. Julian Marley released his first single in 1991. It's called Uprising. And Julian was very young at the time. He was something like 15, 16. And his first solo album was released in 1996. It's called Lion in the Morning. It was produced by Stephen Marley, Tough Gong International, and also Ghetto Youth International. Lion in the Morning. So we have Loving Claire, Blossoming and Blooming, with Sharon Marley and Cedella Marley on background vocals. Lion in the Morning, Now You Know, featuring Damian Marley. Babylon Cookie Jar, Same Old Story, Attack Back, Arm Your Soul, very beautiful song. Ease These Pains, another beautiful song with an R&B flavor. When the Sun Comes Up, and a bonus track, Got to Be. Loving Claire and Lion in the Morning were released as a single. Lion in the Morning, very first album by Julian Marley. So you have the lyrics, pictures, Julian at the time, Haile Selassie, the Emperor of Ethiopia. Julian Marley on stage at the time, and Julian in the studio recording his good music, his positive music. You can also see Ziggy Marley and Stephen Marley on stage as Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. Very good band. Lion in the Morning. His second album was released in 2003. It's called A Time and Place. Also produced by Stephen Marley. Tough Gong, Ghetto Youth International. On this one we have Father's Place, Where She Lay, Harder Days. Harder Days was famous at the time. He made a video of this track, and Harder Days is on the Bob Marley rhythm, Natty Dread rhythm by Bob Marley. Very good song. Build Together, Summer Daisies, One Way Train, Systems. Systems were made to rule. Systems were made to divide and abuse you. True. I'll Never, Sitting in the Dark, Rock With Me, Sunshine. Oh yeah, it's kind of a remix of a song by Bob Marley called Pour Down the Sunshine. Not very famous, but a very good song by Bob Marley, an old track by Bob Marley from his early career, Pour Down the Sunshine. So here it's called Sunshine. I love it. Couldn't Be the Place, and Time. So Julian Marley is good at writing love songs as well as militant, uplifting songs, songs against oppression, against the system, against Babylon. So let's take a look at the booklet. 2003. So again, nice pictures of Julian from back then with his guitar. Julian Marley is a fierce lion. So here we have the lyrics of Summer Daisies, beautiful song. So he was in his 20s at the time. 28. The third album from 2009, Awake. Awake was nominated for a Grammy, but he didn't get the Grammy, only got a nomination. Awake. Also produced by Julian Marley and Julian as well as executive producers. Tough Gong International, Ghetto Youth International, and Universal Republic Records. I love the cover, the picture of the cover. It reminds me of the Uprising album by Bob Marley and the Wailers. The way it's presented, the picture. Uprising. Oh, by the way, the first album by Julian Marley from 1996 was as Julian Marley and the Uprising, because as you may know, the Uprising band is Julian's band. When he performs on stage, when he has shows, it says Julian Marley and the Uprising. Must be a fan of this album by Bob, I guess. So back to Awake, 2009. On this one we have Awake, a very good message to the world. Awake, yeah, be aware of the world, of yourself, and wake up, rise up. Then we have Boom Draw, very famous track, very good track, Boom Draw. You can check the video. On the Floor, a nice song about performing, making people dance, the love of music. Rose Hall, A Little Too Late, featuring Stephen Marley. Just in Time, Jah Works, one of my favorites, Jah Works. He says, none of the riches in the world can stop Jah Works, because Jah Works are better, stronger than anything in the world. Oh Girl, featuring Mr. Cheeks. Violence in the Streets, featuring Damien Jr. Gang Marley. All I Know, Stay With Me, a beautiful love song about a heartbreak. Sharp as a Razor, Things Ain't Cool, Things Ain't Cool Anymore, You Can't Be Fool No More. Trying, Stay With Me, Sharp as a Razor, Things Ain't Cool, and Trying are tracks which feature Marcia Griffiths on background vocals. Very good songs. Trying is one of my favorites. I'm trying to be a better man. So it's very personal. Also a message to humans. Always try to be a better version of yourself, to do better. Trying, with beautiful background vocals by Marcia. Really love this track. And it's a very good album as well, Awake. Let's take a look at the booklet. Julian Marley is very mystical. Oh, can you see? You can see his grandmother, a picture of his grandmother, Cedella Marley Booker, who had passed away the year before in 2008. And the album is from 2009. So a tribute to his grandmother with those pictures. Also here, you can see her here. Cedella Marley Booker, Bob's mother. Julian's grandmother. So we have the lyrics of the tracks. I love that. And a picture of Julian Marley, aka Juju Royal. Awake. 4th album was released as a digital release. It's called As I Am from 2019. It was also nominated for a Grammy as Best Reggae Album, but he didn't get the Grammy. As I Am, Are You the One? Hey Jack, Broken Sail, Chalice Load, Cooling in Jamaica, Baby Lotion, Too Hot to Dance featuring Shaggy, Magic of Love, aka Compassion, Straighter Roads, Papa, Biology, What's New Pussycat, a reggae cover featuring Beanie Man, Family and Friends, Panic Mind State featuring Spraga Benz, Can't Cool the Fire, a fierce track from the fierce lion of reggae, Julian Marley. And then we have War Zone and a melodica version of Are You the One, which is called I Am the Sound, aka Addis Pablo version, because you have Augustus Pablo's son, Addis Pablo, playing the melodica on this one, instrumental. A very good album. The famous tracks from this album: Are You the One? Hey Jack, there's a video. Broken Sail as well, you can check the video on YouTube. Cooling in Jamaica, one of my favorites. Another beautiful video. Cooling in Jamaica is a postcard of Jamaica. It's about Jamaica and also about Julian's own life, about where he comes from, who he is. So yeah, As I Am, as the name of the album. Straighter Roads is another famous track. Straighter roads are up ahead. Very uplifting, very hopeful. And War Zone. The last album until the next is this 2023 digital release produced by Antius. Antius is a Greek producer, so he made this album for Julian. Colors of Royal. Colors of Royal was nominated for the Grammys, and it got the Grammy for Best Reggae Album. So kudos. Colors of Royal. So it's a very short album, only 8 tracks on this album. Just Seize Them, Robbed, In a Mood, one of my favorites, Made for Your Love, Roll, The Tide is High. Reggae artists often cover this song, The Tide is High. Maxi Priest, Marcia Griffiths, Julian Marley, to name a few. And then the 2 last tracks are remixes of the other tracks. So we have Roll, aka Rodendo Mr. Sonic remix, and a remix of The Tide is High. So the famous tracks, the singles, videos from this album: Colors of Royal, In a Mood, which I love, as I said, Made for Your Love, Roll, and The Tide is High. The Grammy for Best Reggae Album, Colors of Royal. Very good artist, Julian Marley, very good. Very uplifting artist. See you soon. One love. Bye.
Ah, yeah.